Good morning, all. I'm Shilpa Kuriakos, doing MSc in Government Science College, Hassan, and my seminar topic is Watson and Crick model of DNA, or the double helical structure of DNA. Here, I will discuss mainly on the introduction and the structure of polynucleotide chain, further the double helical structure of DNA. Let's move on to the introductory part. The nucleic acids are the molecular repositories for the genetic information and are jointly referred to as the molecules for heredity. There are two types of nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Both types of nucleic acids are present in both plants and animals. DNA is found mainly in the chromatin of the cell nucleus, whereas RNA is present in the cell cytoplasm. Upon hydrolysis under a different set of conditions, the two nucleic acids yield a pentose sugar, a phosphoric acid, and nitrogenous bases. Structure of polynucleotide chains. A nucleotide has three components: nitrogenous base pairs, a phosphate group, a pentose sugar, and there are two types of nitrogenous bases, purines and pyrimidines. Cytosine is common for both DNA and RNA, and thymine is present in DNA. Uracil is present in RNA at the place of thymine. A nitrogenous base is linked to the pentose sugar through a N-glycosidic linkage to form nucleosides such as adenosine and deoxyadenosine, guanosine and deoxyguanosine, cytosine and deoxycytosine, etc. When a phosphate group is linked to 5'5th hydroxyl group of a nucleoside through a phosphodiester linkage, a corresponding nucleotide or deoxynucleotide, depending upon the types of sugar present, is formed. These are the structures of nucleotide chains: phosphoric acid, pentose sugar, nitrogenous bases. In phosphoric acid, the central atom is phosphorus, which is linked to 3 hydroxyl group and 1 oxygen atom. In pentose sugar, we can see the difference between ribose and deoxyribose. In deoxyribose, the second position, instead of hydroxyl group, 1 hydrogen is present, 1 oxygen is missing. So it is called 2-deoxyribose. So this is the major difference between ribose and the deoxyribose. Nitrogenous bases are of two types, purines and pyrimidines. While we compare in DNA and RNA, instead of uracil, thymine is present in DNA in the case of pyrimidines, and cytosine is common for both. This is the major difference we can see here. The silent features of Watson and Crick model of DNA. First point, the DNA molecule consists of two helical polynucleotide chain which are coiled around a common axis in the form of a right-handed double helix. The two helices are wound in such a way as to produce two interchain spacings or grooves, a major groove or wider groove having width of 12 angstrom and depth of 8.5 angstrom, and a minor or narrow groove having width of 6 angstrom and depth of 7.5 angstrom. The two grooves arise because the glycosidic bonds of a base pair are not diametrically opposite to each other. Each groove is lined by potential hydrogen bond donor and acceptor atom. It is noteworthy that the major grooves display more distinctive features than these minor grooves. Also, the larger grooves are more accessible to proteins interacting with a specific sequence of DNA. Next point, the phosphate and deoxyribose units are found on the periphery of the helix, whereas purines and pyrimidine bases found at the center. The planes of bases are perpendicular to the helix axis, whereas the planes of sugars are almost at right angles to those of the bases. The diameter of the helix is 20 angstrom. The bases are 3.4 angstrom apart along the helix axis and are related by rotations of 36 degrees. Therefore, the helical structures repeat after 10 residue on each chain, that is at the interval of 34 angstrom. In other words, each turn of the helix contains 10 nucleotide residues. Fourth point is, the two chains are held together by hydrogen bonds between the base pairs. Adenine always pair with thymine by 2 hydrogen bonds and guanine with cytosine with 3 hydrogen bonds. This specific positioning of bases is called base complementarity. And the fifth point is, the sequence of bases along a polynucleotide chain is not restricted in any way. The precise sequence of bases carry the genetic information. Watson and Crick model of DNA is quietly different from others. The uniqueness is due to two reasons. First is the anti-parallelity of polynucleotide chain. Next is the base complementarity of polynucleotide chain. Now we can discuss on these 2 points detail. Anti-parallelity of the polynucleotide chain. As the name indicates, the two polynucleotide chains are anti-parallel to each other or opposite to each other. If one strand runs in the 5 to 3 direction, then the other will run in the 3 to 5 direction. Consequently, these two strands or the chains having opposite polarity. Another important feature of double helix is the base complementarity of polynucleotide chain. That is, pairing always occurs between adenine and thymine and between guanine and cytosine. There is a specificity of base pairing. Consequently, the two helix of DNA molecules are complementary to each other and are not identical. The base pairing is due to two factors. These are steric factor and hydrogen bonding factor. The regular helical nature of the sugar phosphate backbone of polynucleotide chain is the first reason for the steric restriction. Next is the geometry of base pair has some special consequence of in that distance between the glycosidic bond direction and the line joining first carbon is the same in each pair. Next is the hydrogen bonding factor. The base pairing is further restricted by hydrogen bonding requirements. The hydrogen atoms in purines and pyrimidines have well-defined position. Adenine cannot pair with cytosine because there would be 2 hydrogen atoms near one of the bonding position and none at the other. Similarly, guanine cannot pair with thymine because there would be 3 hydrogen atoms near one of the bonding position. This was the first model of DNA which they have found. So here I discussed on the double helical structure of DNA, in that mainly the silent features of double helical structure and the properties of the Watson and Crick model of DNA, that is anti-parallelity of polynucleotide chain and base complementarity of the polynucleotide chain. Thank you.